Kevin?
David? Not a traditional craps machine. Or not machine. Well, it's a machine because it's like hybrid. It's video.
Yeah, it's a Prius. You know what I mean?
It's the Prius. I haven't gotten a haircut since middle of October.
Wow. Dang.
Probably the last time.
Hippie?
That was probably Europe trip again.
Yeah.
To Paris. And we're like, oh, you should come with us next time. You're like, nope.
I ain't setting this thing down in the Atlantic. Nope.
No blinking red lights on the screen anymore.
Oh, yeah.
We have solved that problem.
Oh, yeah.
We have solved that problem.
Are they the same?
David?
Kevin?
How are you?
Great. How you doing?
Oh, I'm good. Welcome back.
Welcome back, my friend.
All right. Yeah, it's good seeing you.
It's been a little bit.
How you been?
Not bad.
Yeah.
You know, I woke up, so.
Hey, it's a good day. You made it.
Hey, every day on this side of the earth, you know?
Yeah, well, you know.
Dirt. Whatever.
Yeah. We're here. We're back.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy to be here.
Me too, actually. Yeah. And it's not like 6 degrees inside here.
Oh, that was a plus.
It was a little cold, the last one.
Yeah, it's been warmer lately outside.
Yeah. We're still in winter, but almost to spring.
I feel like when I was a kid, winter was more like November to February. Why is it now like February to May or something?
Well, I don't know. I mean, October is like the hottest month of the year, it seems like, and that's fall already, isn't it?
Wasn't it a couple months ago when it was like December 25th, but it was 82 degrees out or something? People were like hanging Christmas lights on palm trees and shit.
Yeah. Like you're in Hawaii.
Yeah.
You know, like that Corona commercial for Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
It was Christmas lights on a palm tree.
Yeah.
Which is funny because they still use that commercial. And that was filmed in like 97 or something.
While we're over here drinking coffee and slurping on camera. Oh, look, we got sponsored waters.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, there's still
sponsored waters. Someone's going to zoom in on it. Like, we know what it is.
Yeah. Those are not sponsored.
It'd be nice if they
those are actually really expensive waters. Not in itself, but what it stands for, literally.
Oh, yeah. What they fully embody as a bottle of water.
Yeah. Seeing you move that, do you think anybody caught it on the
opening? We'll have to find out. They'll have to put a comment below if they picked
because everybody bugged it. Like,
yeah, you were getting a lot of feedback.
Yeah, like what is this thing, dude? Like,
you guys keep talking about this whiteboard, but we don't even know anything about it. I can't see it.
Oh, I wasn't even gonna say it was the whiteboard, but secret's out. But there you go for all you people that wanted to see what the whiteboard looked like.
That's the whiteboard.
It's very generic.
Nothing special.
It's funny too because all the bullets on there is just anyway. Moving forward.
Well, we're rapidly approaching the end of February. How do you feel about that? It's like, again, back to Christmas, New Year's.
Oh yeah,
it's your daughter's birthday like 4 seconds ago.
For real. It's almost circling back around real quick. It's well, I can't believe it's already basically March. But
yeah, next weekend. Or next Thursday is what, the 1st of March?
So next Saturday. Next Saturday.
Something like that.
That's when rent's due.
Is that how all barometers are determined in the world?
Well, I find that ever since I had to make big boy payments, you know, and there it's like the 1st, the 15th, whatever, blah, 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 right? Or even just getting a check every week for work, right? Man, it just seems like months and decades basically now just fly by. Like, all of a sudden you're 40, you know? But yeah, man, it's crazy. We're already in almost month 3 of 2025, which, by the way, this year has been,
yikes.
I don't even know how to put it in, because it hasn't been bad, but it hasn't been good. There's been just so much crap that's happened this year. I mean, from just, I don't want to go into detail, but
tumultuous, chaotic.
I'm not quite exactly sure what that
Carnage.
word is. That's a big word for me, but but I think what you're trying to say is it's all over the place.
Yeah.
But I'm just happy to wake up, man, and just keep moving forward on 2025. See what the rest of these 10 months bring us. It's going to be interesting. I'll tell you this much: I ain't flying.
No.
Mm-mm.
I feel like we need to drill down on that. Like we need to get to the bottom of it because we've talked about vacationing. We're like, oh, you should come with us. Oh, like we just got back from a Europe trip again.
Yeah.
To Paris, and we're like, oh, you should come with us next time. You're like, nope.
I ain't setting this thing down in the Atlantic. Nope. No way. I don't know, man.
They got it all figured out.
Are you kidding me? One just went down the other day.
It's not the getting there part. It's the takeoff and landing parts that are problematic right now.
I don't know, man. I felt like I would get there and then I'm almost back. And then
it's like going
an airline just sets her down a touch too hard. And
it's like going to Hawaii. Like there's a point of no return that they can identify where, okay, we get to this point. Either we're turning this sucker around, we're going back, or we're going to keep going. Like we know we can make it. We know we can get back. Like
that was a long flight to Hawaii. Long time ago.
I think it's like 6 hours-ish. Something like that. 6?
I think it depends on which way you're going.
Well, I'm sure.
Because one was like if I remember correctly, one way.
Oh yeah,
was like an hour shorter because you had like tailwind or something like that.
When you fly west, it takes longer because you're going into the wind.
Yeah.
When you come back, it's a little short.
Which I guess is nice because you're like ready to come back.
Unless you're coming back from Europe, getting there was like 9.5, and then coming back was like 10.5 or almost 11 or something.
Yeah.
And then I had to get in a car and drive back from San Francisco in the rain. That was real fun. It was like
it was pretty that day you came back. It was raining.
Stormy.
It was a little wet out, you know. Storm was blowing in. Well, it was windy.
Yeah.
And then like
trying to drive
oddly like white and wit. How would you say that?
White out?
Whited out? Witted out? Whatever. It was like foggy, but not foggy. It was just misty rain, but heavy rain.
We landed at like 8:30 in San Francisco. But it took a legit like hour to get back to the car on the little tram. And then get in the car and trying to get out of San Francisco was like, it wasn't terrible, but it was still like cars everywhere and it was raining.
Is the airport actually in San Francisco or is it like,
no,
it's on the outsides, right?
Yeah. It's like South San Francisco, almost like Redwood City. Yeah. So it's like on the South Peninsula of.
So you had to get like, because at some point you got back on the 101, but you didn't cross the Golden Gate to go.
Yeah, Golden Gate is north of. That takes you like up into like Marin County. But yeah, the South Peninsula is where San Francisco is. So that you have the Bay Bridge that goes over to Oakland, and you have the Golden Gate Bridge that goes up to Marin County. And then, the whole South Peninsula is like San Francisco, South San Francisco, Redwood City. Is that Elk Grove? Elk Grove, I think, is in Sacramento. Either way, there's like a whole bunch of cities. It's all mashed together. It's like Grover Beach and Oceana Lake. You don't really know where one stops and when the other one starts.
Where am I? What's the Bay Bridge Freeway? The 80, or what was that?
I think that's still the 80. Because 101 goes all the way to San Francisco. It might even keep going.
I think the 101 goes all the way.
I think it dead ends in San Francisco. And it turns into something else when it goes north.
I don't know. I want to say the 101 goes up.
It definitely does because it's 101 all the way into the airport. And I think it goes into San Francisco and it like dead ends into another freeway and then you go around and again, traveling.
Yeah.
Get you to San Francisco. Hang out with the hobos.
They've cleaned it up though, right? Haven't they?
Yeah, when the dictator of China comes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is it still like everything is closed in San? Because didn't all like the like Saks and all those big like Gucci stores and
I don't know what to believe anymore. Because when we went, it was a couple years ago even now, when we went for my birthday, and there was that lavatory incident, and we walked around, and like the hotel we stayed at was nice, and I think we saw one tent under a bridge somewhere, and that was about it.
That's kind of any town.
But my takeaway wasn't like, ugh.
Oh man.
Yeah.
What did we do?
This was a bad idea. Oh, you know the other thing didn't make it on the whiteboard?
Huh.
How much to the chagrin of all of our viewership, there will be no blinking red lights on the screen anymore.
Oh yeah.
We have solved that problem.
Oh yeah.
Oh. We have solved that problem. Okay, so
And they did not have it at Walmart. I looked.
oh, did you?
Yeah, I did.
One of the times you went after that?
They had the cameras though.
Did they? Really?
Well, like the 8th newest version of it.
Oh
but,
yeah, these are older ones. I'm sure.
But Jess and I went, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to prove Kevin wrong. I'm going to find this cord here. And they had, so apparently on the newer ones, they just plug right into the side. There's no like dummy pack
Oh yeah,
or whatever.
These are
You could
dummy
just,
pack ones.
you know,
Yeah, these ones have so on the camera there's this little like toggle-y thing that sticks at like little mini door, so the wire can like poke out. But yeah,
because they planned ahead on it, but wasn't going to make it
did.
that planned ahead. Where
somebody
like,
R&D'd it, and figured it out.
yeah, I'm gonna add this extra little door that no one's gonna understand until they have dying batteries all the time
for 45 minutes or 3.
Well, and then actually the funny part is you go through the series of videos, and every video has a blinking light.
Not anymore. We're out. We're done.
But not one time did any of those lights equal the same amount of time. One was like nearly the entire video. Then my camera just shut off.
Yeah, just no notice, no warning.
What? It's like, dude, come on now.
Man.
But yeah,
get it.
glad that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, we fixed that. Solved that problem. Moving on from that. Life.
There's like little hairs flying around, landing on my nose. Oh, I should have shaved.
I know. Me too.
I've been kind of lazy the last like week.
Mine's been getting kind of long. And it's getting.
You should probably run a comb through that thing, Kevin.
I did this morning. It was a whole brush, the same one I run through my head.
Funny. Oh, I remember giving you that business all the time. Why don't you run a comb through that thing?
Like even if I literally just ran a comb through it, like minutes before that,
or as you were running,
like still a comb in it, you'd be like, "Why don't you run a comb?" I currently have one in there.
Oh, that's the best part. Oh man.
Oh, jeez.
I had a moment of thinking about growing it out again, and then I realized, nah.
Yeah.
Nah. I want to, but I don't want to. The commitment.
I keep getting you need to get a haircut before you see your mother.
You should.
No, I'm like growing it out a little bit. We've been trying this new hair product that like it's low hold, low shine, like it's supposed to like run your fingers through it kind of thing. I haven't gotten a haircut since middle of October.
Wow. Dang.
Probably the last
you
time.
hippie?
That was probably the last time that I trimmed my beard too. But,
really?
yeah.
Wow.
No, I mean I'd kind of give it a couple little. I don't know.
Last haircut I got was
a couple podcasts ago when we talked about Miguel.
It was like podcast 1 or 2. I don't remember. That's funny.
Okay.
But
I feel like the next item on there, we're going to talk about this for like a while.
What's that?
The craps one.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's my new problem. Like we've said before, once we start something, we
go hard on it.
We commit. I mean, because we've already had conversations about building our own table.
Oh yeah, I went down that rabbit hole a while back.
Oh man, countless hours of YouTube.
I have a whole folder in my YouTube account or whatever. I have one for like projects, like building things. I have one.
I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, you can like save videos in like folders. You can save them. Yeah.
Interesting. I just go back on my like watch history.
Oh yeah, I could go back forever.
But
though.
dude,
I watched a lot. Yeah, it goes a ways, way back.
Yeah, craps is this new thing they have over here at the
Casino.
the old Chumash Casino.
Not a traditional craps machine. Or not
No,
machine. Well, it's a
no.
machine because it's like hybrid. It's video.
Yeah, it's a Prius. You know what I mean?
The Prius.
But it's a lot better than, well, which is funny too because there's still those little tables next to it, the computer ones, where like you push it. It's like what was that game we played as a kid? Pop It or whatever? No, where like it rolls the dice inside this little dome. What was that game called? Oh man. Well, anyway,
Is it the one where you had the little like pawn chess pieces and you could like smack them into each other, or you go around?
I think that's Sorry.
Isn't it Sorry? Isn't that the one where you can pop the little thing in the middle and it rolls the dice for you?
Yeah, you're probably right. Actually, now that I think about it. I don't know. It's been a while since I played a board game. Well,
We need a
I
producer
play
to.
adult board games, you know,
Ooh, yes.
craps, poker.
Yeah, so
But-
so it's a hybrid version. So
Yeah.
you bet on the screen, but then there's like a physical table. It's not a full size table. It's like a mini table.
Well, I don't know. It might be full size.
No,
Well, yeah, because those other ones are like longer than a
they're
couch.
like 18 feet or something.
You could really get a roll on it. Like,
Yeah, because that one at Chumash, it only has one betting board on the felt, right?
which they don't even put nothing on it.
Yeah,
Except
and
for that
it's just
little
for
on,
looks.
like your
Yeah.
number was on.
Yeah, which number?
But yeah, the California craps is a whole different shoot than because Vegas, than Vegas, because in Vegas, when you're shooting, you know, the dice is actually what you're gonna get. But here they have a series of cards, and every casino is different because I went down that rabbit hole too. But our casino specifically has 6 cards, but each card is like, it's not like an ace or a king or a 8 of spades or whatever. It's like another just dice printed on that.
Yeah.
So when you roll your roll your dice, and let's say you roll a 4 and a 3 or whatever.
Little stick dude grabs it. He brings it back to the middle like normal.
And then he pushes up whatever that dice
corresponds
to that card. And then there you go. Which, I mean, okay, whatever, but it's the fun on it. But I have noticed, like the other night when we went, and it's just Jess and I, it's not as fun when there's
2 of you.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good time still, but it's not like on Friday nights, dude, and they got the music going.
Yeah.
They have the live DJ guys just like screaming in everybody's ears. You know, it's a good time, man. And then you have more than like 3 people playing, which is fun.
Yeah.
But still, I mean, dude, we sat on there for a while playing I lost like $40, but at one point I was up a bit.
Yeah. Yeah. The week before the time you're talking about now, so we went and we played, and we were there on a Friday, and it was probably just after 6 or something when we sat down.
Mm-hmm.
And it was every bit of 10 o'clock when we got up and left.
Oh, yeah.
And there was only a couple other people that were playing. There was a lot of people playing on all the machines, but it was mainly like 2 or 3 people playing craps. Everybody else was playing blackjack or roulette or whatever they were playing. But what was I going to say about it? I don't remember now.
Well, what's kind of weird that I thought on that particular setup is it's like an oval shape, right? But all the games around the entire oval, you can play whatever you want.
Yeah.
But I mean, this side's craps, dude. Like, why are you playing blackjack? Go on the other side.
Yeah.
You're confusing me.
We'll see if you can look at the screen that's next to the dude that is the stick dude.
Oh, yeah. It has like the little
He
green.
pushes the buttons, and that also I was going to say is that it tells you who's playing what. But that's what I was going to tell you remember now. So when we went, she wasn't really playing. So you know how when you get up to go throw, they like put your screen on mirror mode for the little screen that's right here, so you can still bet. Which, again, I get why they do it, because if I'm playing here and now I'm up there. I got a bet up there. But what I didn't really like about it, well, I don't know. It's splitting hairs. Because she stayed back, but then she couldn't see what I was betting. Like she couldn't see.
Yeah, because it's black. The screen's black.
Which things I picked. So she was like not really involved because it's not up on the thing, on the screens above. It was nowhere other than.
Well, with the craps though, you're playing.
You're playing.
You're playing the table.
Like I get why they did it,
but she's probably just looking out to see how you're doing it.
Yeah.
So then she, because she doesn't really understand it, I'm sure.
She was just less connected to watching her. She was much more into it when I came back around and sat down and was betting.
Jess is the same way.
Did you open the? Because you know how the top down view of the dice thing is real small.
Yes.
And you can open it up.
Yes.
But it's still not big enough.
No, you try to pinch and pull it or whatever they call it.
I literally was doing this, trying to like.
Oh man, I should say the second time we played, I could not figure out for the life of me how to close it because I'm like, I'm trying to bet.
Get out of the way.
And then I found it over here, and it's in the wrong corner.
Oh, the little like
all the way
minimizer
down on the left, on the bottom. You have to push this like. You have to use one of those stylus, basically, because my fat finger just
soft ones on the end of a
dude,
pen.
Yeah. And I'm like, oh, okay. Now I figured it out, dude. There was so many times where I missed a bet. I mean, I was gonna not really probably even bet, but I want to see my board before someone just shoots them.
I wonder how the comps work, or not comps even, but just the tier points work on that. Because if you go to a slot machine, right? Like it's a fairly clearly defined like. Every $10 you coin in, you get 1 tier point.
Right.
How does that work on the...
I don't know, because your bet will ride until you hit a 7.
Uh-huh. So...
Or if you hit a 7 or 11 on the first roll, it's out.
Yeah.
But then after that roll...
Yeah, once the second game starts, once the puck is on... Yeah. But you're betting like... You could be betting 12... it's a $5 table, so you could be betting $5 or $10 or 15 or 24 or 32 or whatever.
Well, you can bet, dude, there's so many other side bets on that table.
Yeah.
It's unreal.
But I just wonder, like, am I getting $15, $24 coin in every roll?
No, I don't think so. I think it solely matters on final game roll. Like whenever someone hit that, or I don't know, because you can change your bets. You can move them around the whole time.
Because I guarantee you, if I got $24 out there on that table for that roll and it hits a 7, guess where that money's going?
Right to the bank.
Right to the casino. Mm-hmm. Ain't going back in my friggin' thing. So if you would think in theory, I should get credit for that being a $24 or a $30
every roll.
Each roll's a roll, right?
It might be though, because I noticed in my tier points at the beginning of February, I had a big fat 0.
Yeah.
And then when
well, you guys have been going a bit this month.
Well, really though, all we've been playing is the craps.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll play some slot machines here and there, but
you didn't.
I have like 400 and something,
which is $4,000 coin in.
Yeah, but it doesn't work. I mean, I didn't gamble $4,000. I mean, we already went down that and talked about it, but
yeah.
It's just like, wow.
Uh-huh.
And then you're like, oh, you have like $31 or whatever.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And tier
rewards
points. And I was going to save them, but I was like, I got my $25 free play. Let me get this $32.
I'll put this in a top dollar.
Because I was going to be like, oh, I could buy another belt from the whatever.
From the
I was
store.
like, no way, man. It cost me $4,000 basically, I guess, to get $32. But the craps table's been fun. And then what's funny is every time, because we mainly go for our gifts, and we go on Thursday evening, and they're doing that every 15-minute free play spin.
Oh,
the DJ and that
Thursdays.
lady.
Oh yeah.
And it was funny because
they start that at like 7 or something.
I don't know, because we don't
7
get there
to
till
10
like
or
8
something?
or something like that. But it's funny because the last couple times, they remember us because I put one together that night, and we played that craps table till like 1 o'clock or so. It was a good time. But on Thursday, a couple nights ago when we went, dude, I can't. And it's funny too because Jess is like, "Did you catch her name again?" Like, and I was like, I think the announcer name is like Michelle or
I don't know.
I don't know what his name is, dude. But it's like anyway. The lady gives me a big old hug when she notices me. And then she says, "Is your wife here?" I was like, "She's right there." I was just getting she runs over there, gives like, did we make that big of an impact? Are we the only ones who got that excited about playing craps? Like, but that other couple we met that night, they were all about it too. They were having they sat with us the whole time. They thought we knew them.
Yeah.
Well, we ended up being best friends because we were there for like
4 hours.
Yeah. But I mean, I don't know who they are. I haven't talked to them since, but they were good people.
Yeah. The dude that, not the stick people, because they always switch this out. The other dude that works there,
the pit boss, I guess
if you will,
whatever you want to call him, the table boss.
Yeah, or whatever you want to call him.
Yeah.
I asked him, I'm like, so when you guys getting a real table? When are we gonna step this thing up, or is this like the test drive to see how much gaming?
Whatever.
Well, I saw you looking over, so I thought that you were looking to see what. Anyway, look.
Anyway, I was just trying to scratch my nose. What's up?
I'm telling you.
Anyway, where's the real table? Is this it?
Yeah. And he's like, I don't know. I just work here.
The funny part is every time we go, the dealer, I guess, if that's what you want to call him, is never the same. It's always their first time on the table.
Oh, the stick person or whatever?
Yeah, and then like dudes
and he's having to explain to him how to do it all? Yes.
I'm like,
that's what happened when we were there last week.
Just slide the dice over. And then did you notice the last time there was a ripple in the table?
Yes.
And I was like,
yes.
And then the guy tries to tell me.
There's one here and there's one here, and they're like not quite. I'm like, dude, who broke who messed up the felt? This thing's brand new.
I was like, dude, you fold this thing up or what? Kind of janky $900,000 table is this?
For reals.
And you know what the guy tells me? No, it's part of the safety. I was like, that's a crease in the felt, dude. Who you trying to kid
That's the safety.
Here?
That's part.
Get out of here.
Because I even asked him, because when I was like, because they very clearly go through it with the dice.
On that edge where it's not creased?
They go up against the wall. They go between the creases, and then they slide the deals over.
It's
part of the security. Get off my couch.
Are you kidding me? Oh, and then if you hit the glass?
Oh, up on the...
I mean, they haven't like told me it was a no roll, but it happens again. Oh, because that first night, dude, I was throwing them like a softball, dude. Well, why did you put the plexiglass up? For COVID? You don't want me to hit the guy over on the other side?
That's, I think, really what it's...
Make it a little deeper. Dude, that thing's only like...
There was somebody when that first time when we went, somebody was rolling and was chucking them like that. And she chucked one and it's like, it was over on the freaking blackjack tables, like 4 things over.
The guy on the blackjack table was like, that counts. That counts. Give me my money.
6. Yeah. But they were all like, what do we do? Dice off the table.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Oh, and I remember that first night when because it was kind of like a new thing. They were just, I mean, it was already out for a couple weeks, but it didn't really get any traction. And then you have us show up, and when I do something, we do it, you know. We did it, and I mean, shoot, I started with $20 and ended up at like close to 500, which I didn't leave. I just made bigger bets. Before I know it, one of my bets just was like, look, it was a $108 bet. Oh, goodness gracious.
Pull those
Slide
back.
Those chips back down.
Clear that out.
Because I was hitting that when it pops up and it says like the 1-to-1 odds, 2-to-1 odds.
Do you want to...
Or do you not? Do you just want to keep rolling?
Yeah.
I was like, let it ride.
Yeah.
Boom. Oh, God,
house money.
That
House
got
money.
expensive.
Yeah.
But they were very... Like, because, you know, with craps, you blow on these, right? Blow on these dice.
You know, apparently that's a faux pas. You don't do that.
No.
Nuh-uh.
And then, so you get your 5 die. You pick your 2. Those, no matter what, the dice cannot leave the table, period.
Yeah.
And they made that clear. Because I was like, blow on them, you know?
Yeah.
No. Put the dice back down, pick another 2. Like, it was a big deal.
Yeah.
Now they're trying to explain it. But the dude that's the table boss or whatever, He's like, you're good. I know, you know. And I shuffle around through my dice and I pick up my 2 and.
Do you have a particular way in which you like to roll?
Every time is different.
Really?
Dude, sometimes I do like the whole like backflip.
That's the only way.
Or I'll I don't know. Every time's different. I'm feeling.
Do you put certain numbers up?
I don't even look at them.
Really?
No, because I feel like if I look at it, the casino's judging me. They're like, "Oh, this guy's counting cards or whatever." I mean, it's the dice of dice, you know.
Yeah.
If anybody's cheating, it's going to be those guys. You know?
Yeah. And it's bouncing off that thing at the end, the diamond backboard thing. So,
what do they call that? The gator belt or whatever?
I don't know. I'm sure it has some official name, but I have no idea what the thing at the end.
Yeah. They're very like the dice cannot leave the table. Period. At any point, or it's a dead roll.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I was picking them up because, see, I'm a very...
They have to be above the table.
I'm not superstitious, but I'm a little stitious. And so when I first get the 5 and I pick 2, if there are any that are matching, I'll pick those 2. And now that becomes the number that is going to face up for the rest of that roll. So if there are 2 3s...
Right. Those are mine.
Those 2 3s are going to be mine. And then I have to make them face the same way on the table. I put them next to each other and I grab them and I backhand throw it. Every time. Same. Every time. Same. Every time. Same. Every time. Same. Yeah.
Weird.
So if they're same thing, if they're 5s will always face up. 6s, whatever it's going to be.
Dude, I just grab them. I don't even look. I'm looking at like...
Look at somebody else.
Oh, someone got a bonus.
Yeah.
I don't know, because I
superstitious.
You lead 2 into it. You're like, but that King's table thing was pretty dope. I don't know, whatever, but you play all 10 numbers except for 7-11. I was so close, dude. It's 155 to 1.
Yeah, to get
times 5. So that would have been
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, not 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. And then they also have the high and low to where you can do 2 through 6 and 8 through.
I'm still trying to figure out, like, okay, so the pass line, you're locked in on that period until a 7 is rolled.
Correct.
You cannot move that bet.
Yes.
But you can move all your other bets. You can add, you can take down, you can move them, you can do a side bet.
So pass bets, don't pass bets, and come bets. Come bets once the come travels to the number in which dude, okay, so the reason I said that was there's this craps dude on YouTube. And I sent that video to you.
Yeah, I haven't.
Whatever. He says that on a regular basis. Like that's his I think he said it one time like that.
Like a comeback story or whatever?
No, he kept saying.
What is it called?
When the cum travels. C-O-M-E, folks. C-O-M-E.
This is an adult show. We're just
we're going to get age restricted like my Badgecast video and I have to go on a rant.
Oh, yeah. You have to blur out that. Dude. It'll have to be like where like you say the F word and it shows like the symbols.
Yeah.
Oh, for God's sake. But yeah, anyway, so
those are contract bets with the casino. So when that travels up into the box, because you're placing bets in the lower portion of it.
Sorry. Oh, I'm blurring out my camera being loud. So, all right,
go. Anyway, yeah.
Got it.
And then same thing with the don't come bets, travel up to the top. Those are all contract bets. You can't change them. They're stuck in there until a 7 rolls. That's the whole point of this whole godforsaken story.
Got it.
But if you place bets on any of the numbers, the box numbers that are there, you can pull them down anytime you want.
And then down on the bottom too, you can bet on like what particular dice are going to be. Like if it's going to be a 4 and a 6.
Those are all a bunch of side bets. Yeah,
dude. Like, man, you could put $2,000 on that.
So the hard way bets, like the 6, 8, 10 and 12, like matching die,
Mm-hmm.
like 2 6s, 2 5s,
Right.
2 4s, 2 3s. Those bets will stay there until one of those numbers roll, whether it's the hard way or an easy way, and then it pays or it comes off or whatever. But the numbers below that, all the craps numbers and all the, so I can't remember what they are now off the top of my head. Down below that, where it's like
Odd.
two ones,
Yeah, the odd,
Yeah.
the double odds or
Yeah.
whatever it's called.
those are singular roll bets. Like you put $1 on that, it's
If you
going to
get
come
it, you get it. You don't,
yeah,
your
it's
bet's gone.
Yeah, exactly.
That's where people lose money. I don't know. There's so much to that whole game. I don't understand any of it other than I just bet the $5 on pass line.
Mm-hmm.
And then I always have
Well, you don't
one on
have-
6 and one on 9.
If you're not the shooter, you don't have to bet the pass line. The only time you have to bet the pass line is if you're the shooter.
Yeah, but the pass line, if you only have $5 on the pass line,
Yeah.
you'll still win back your bet every time. Because that's how Jessica she just puts $5 on there.
Yeah.
And then once in a while she'll throw up on like a 4 or whatever.
Yeah, it's a good bet for people because it's a good like low level bet because either if the point's not on
Right.
and you roll 7s and 11s, freaking the whole, I mean, that's $5 coming back every time.
I'm gonna be pissed if someone does that.
Well, if the point's off, it don't matter. You're good to go.
I don't know. I really have to like study the whole thing. But it's so fun.
Yeah.
I mean, you could sit there. Okay, you can go to a slot machine and blow through $100, dude, and
We've all done it.
real quick. But ever since I discovered that craps table, dude, like you can sit there and have some drinks or whatever you want to do. You're relaxing. There's no pressure. Like you just sit there and play. Like, and then that $40 or whatever, it seems like it goes and goes and goes.
That 4 hours that we sat there, I think I sat down with $40,
Yeah.
and at one point I was up to like $130,
Yeah.
and then started getting a little loose, like you said, with the,
Well, that's where I messed up.
And
Because
then-
I was sliding up to, they're $25 now. Let's
Yeah.
roll, you know?
press.
Heater right now.
And then we walked away with like $13 or something. I think that $13 is still in the center console, the Prius.
You better go cash that out.
That's what I told her. So we got to go back in the next
Well,
22
on
days.
On Sunday, they're doing that $100,000 cash giveaway.
Oh,
Yeah.
well,
know
maybe we'll
how busy it'd be
swing
there,
through.
though?
Oh, we went to one of those back last year sometime. We went to one. Stupid busy.
Oh, man.
Stupid busy.
Yeah. No,
And people are just there, like just sitting on machines, not even playing them because they just want to be in the casino in case they call their name. Because you can't even go in. You have to put your number. You have to go to the kiosk, put your stuff in the drum, like to even be eligible. And then by the time,
That's what I like about that free play stuff, right? Like when we go on Thursdays. As long as you're playing with your player's card, you're automatically eligible for the free play. That's that will you.
Oh yeah, we didn't.
Free play's a crock though.
Was it Monday or Wednesday when they do it? They do the seat of winners or whatever it is. I won one of those.
Oh, it's on Wednesday. Yeah, there's like a select amount of machines or whatever.
Well, yeah, they like randomly pick a number on the machine, the like actual machine number or whatever, and then they like push around the cart with the boombox.
Yeah,
and like come find you. I told you that story about when I won the $200 that time, but I wasn't at the machine. I was up at the bar and literally the dude with the mullet, Michel,
he's awesome. I
like that dude.
can't remember. I have to.
They were like literally yelling.
Let's see.
They were yelling for me from the machine. This is back before they started the grand staircase and the Wonder Woman game was over there in the corner. Did you see they took out your Boa Boa games too?
Yeah, and so I asked the floor manager.
Yeah,
they're gone.
No.
Yeah, no. I
thought I saw
circled
them.
that place. No,
They're over.
he looked on the little thing,
his iPad or whatever.
and they leased them. Right? It's like a what do they call it? A trial lease.
No,
They
I saw them.
Okay, well, if you find them, please take a picture because I love those.
It's
machines.
over kind of by the craps, but it's like kind of over toward the escalators are to where valet is.
Dude pulled up his iPad and was like, "Nope, Boa is not here anymore.
Which is what Lauren was all pissed off about when they took away Wonder Woman, and then all of a sudden it just magically showed up again in the freaking.
Maybe it's like in the back room. They
had
to tighten it up a little more.
No, they literally took that Wonder Woman game. They like dragged it down to the basement for like 8 months when they started that grand staircase thing, and then it just randomly appeared again inside the no smoking room. Well, in the no smoking room, they were like it literally had dust on it, like
oh, this baby's ready to roll then, you know?
Well, and it still had the $18,000 Mega in it. Like they clearly just like unplugged it, rolled it downstairs, and let it sit there. I guarantee you that I almost 100% believe I saw it over there kind of by the crap.
Well, when you go tonight, but I was so mad because we searched and I was like, "Where's purple? Because it's purple, right? Clearly." And then the dudes that are walking by in suits or whatever.
Yeah.
I was like, "Hey, do you work here?"
It's like 50,
He's like, "Yeah, I'm the floor manager."
It's like 50-50 on the dudes in the suits because sometimes those dudes are packing guns and sometimes they're like.
Well, I mean,
casino managers,
whatever. Yeah, he's a floor manager, and I was like, all right, I've been circling this joint, dude, for
looking for this game.
I'm looking for this game. It used to be over by the escalators. It's called Boa. It's a purple machine. Where to go? And he's like, oh, I don't know. And he pulls up his iPad or whatever.
Yeah,
he's searching, and he's like, I cannot find it. He's all. Every game is on here, and the location.
How is he spelling it? That'd be the other thing.
No, it was like BOA.
I know, but
it was right. But he said those were probably one of the least games that were here on trial through IGT or whatever. Mm-hmm. Is it IGT?
I think it was an IGT game.
And they were like, if they put them here, they take them away.
Yeah.
And then apparently the payouts from that machine is directly through that company. That's not.
God only knows what the back end of all the financials of how all that stuff works. Because
I don't know.
I'm sure they got 1,005 spreadsheets in the back on how each game, each machine.
Mm-hmm.
I think about
the game itself probably earns a percentage to give to the company.
Yeah.
Like the manufacturer, the licensings of the name of the game.
Yeah. And then Chumash is hey man, we paid out $14,000 on this machine in its lifetime in here.
Yeah.
You guys owe us whatever. I don't know.
I believe they're doing all right. They could give a little more free play.
They could loosen it up a touch more. Don't even get me started on the free play nonsense. We talked about that.
It's on the whiteboard. I thought we were going to talk about it.
Oh. Well, I thought it was more like free play related crap. We're still talking about free play. What's his name?
Oh, did she text me back?
It looked like it.
Let me see. Jeff. Oh, it's the Stefan. Oh, we're way off. Sorry, Michelle. She's all the craps table guys. Stefan.
See, whenever you need actual information, you just call your wife. She'll remember.
Call the patrona. Oh, real quick.
Here it comes. Man, I gotta trim my mustache. I look homeless.
So to go back to the whole Godfather thing, real quick.
Oh, gotta clear it up.
Well, because I don't know what I was thinking, but anyway, so
I don't think you were. I think you were just talking.
I was just talking or whatever, but I knew
what
I was.
Are we allowed to drink these waters?
No, those are going to be there for the remainder of the.
All right, go ahead.
So you'll go ahead and drink it. I brought one for you.
No.
Well, that might be one Miguel brought. I don't know. So anyway, your padrino, which is grandfather or godfather.
Yes.
Okay. You're my compadre.
Oh yeah, because we're friends.
You're my daughter's. You're my.
Oh, there's a separate word.
Yes.
Oh.
So I was getting it all confused. So you're my compadre.
Okay.
Right. You're my compa. Oh. You're my daughter's godfather.
Okay.
Oh Jesus.
We're doing our best here, folks. Doing our best.
Comadre, compadre.
Okay.
Padrina, padrino.
Oh.
Which hence could be way wrong, but Nino and Nina come from. It's like the shorthand of padrino, padrina.
Yeah, because isn't
I believe. I'm trying to clear it up because I felt like an idiot. Delete that part out. No one listened to me. You're over here at the Eiffel Tower like, nah, dude, let it ride. It's cool.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know, the kind of heartburn. I didn't sleep for 3 nights because after I watched that, I was like, I know.
It takes so much heat for this.
Oh my God. Please, just no one noticed. People noticed. But no, dude, I felt like such an idiot because I knew what it was. I was all tongue twisted and I don't know. I was whatever. Anyway, that's what that is. So
I feel like Julio on one of his drives home while he's listening to this podcast, he should comment below whether or not we're all correct now. It's all cleared up.
He asked me the other day, and Froy, when's 5 coming out, dude? And I was like, well, you know, this is a side project. This isn't my life.
That's right. Yeah, no.
This is where I could like escape from reality.
Maybe
for
if
5 seconds.
Maybe if you guys like some more of the videos and share some more with your
share
friends.
it, man. I know you guys got Facebook.
You're not even subscribed, I'm sure.
You weren't even on my camera, but I was like, you could share it on Facebook. Oh, there you go. You could share it on Facebook, Julio. Come on, man.
Julio commented on one of my Badgecast ones.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Miranda and Jordan commented on.
Oh, she's all up in the comments
dude.
on this channel.
She's our biggest fan, man.
That's right.
That's why she's my fave, dude. Yeah. Man, I'll tell you, shout out to Miranda.
Which is why I first put Vegas in there. I want to go back to Vegas.
Oh, man. We were talking about going for our anniversary, but it just wasn't going to pencil right. And I can't go with a couple $100 to Vegas.
No.
That's gas money, bro.
Just to get there?
Yeah. But we were thinking about going again during November because, like, the weather's tolerable. Nice. It's not hot. It's not freezing cold.
Yeah.
You know, and then just as long as they don't have the F1 again. I mean, that's cool if you're into it.
I think they got a 10-year contract. I think they're just going to keep doing it.
Every year, though?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That ruins, like, not ruins it, but, like, when you go,
it's a whole other
setting
element.
It up.
Yeah, yeah, you basically got to stay away from, like, mid-September through, like, mid-December. By the time they're, like, set up, tear down, like, all the nonsense.
It's funny, though. You can really see where they spent that money on the asphalt. And then as soon as you pass the track,
nope. Vegas.
Potholes, homeless. But yeah, no, Vegas, man, I love that place.
Yeah.
And it's not even about the gambling or because you can just do you.
Yeah.
What do you feel like doing right now?
Yeah.
What do you want to do? You want to go dancing?
We could do it. We'll find a place.
I'll go in what was it? The MGM?
It was in MGM.
Where I did the worm?
Right down the escalator.
Oh my God. I still can't sleep on the left side of my body, dude. I do not advise doing the worm when you're 40, especially overweight.
Dude, the reflections of that night, the hearkening back to how that all, like, almost got in a fight with the Carrot Top dude.
Oh yeah. Oh,
we like start. We practically.
He was twerking.
There was
something
like
on you, right?
8 gay dudes in the little like bar area that we were dancing with, trying to set up people with, and then like
that was all good.
Yeah.
Oh man, Vegas, baby, Vegas. Next time I think we're gonna go though. We're gonna organize a scattering of sorts. You know what I mean?
Like branching out, getting away from the strip, or what?
No,
I mean, scattering. I don't understand scattering.
I didn't really want to get into it, but
my
brother had passed away, and
well, I thought you meant like
there's
branching away from your areas. No, that makes sense.
But there was a particular area that he wanted some of his ashes spread, so I think we're gonna make it a deal.
Yeah.
You know,
that's perfect.
We haven't ironed out any of those details, but
and you know, and Miranda and them are over there, and I think it'll be good.
Oh yeah, no, it'll. Yeah.
Oh, and we're still trying to figure out what to do with Lauren's dad. I mean, he's still hanging out in Texas somewhere.
Yeah. Well, it's tough because
I think he's at her. Dude, we still got to go to Kentucky and get all this stuff out of that. Literally last night again, she's like, "Oh crap, I got to pay his storage unit again."
Speaking of storage, that's a whole other bullet we can get into, but.
Ooh, next
why
podcast.
Are they so expensive? Dude, mine just went up another $6, which I know, okay, whatever, $6,
but it's also gone up.
Dude, it's 222.22. Well, first of all, why is it all twos?
It's also probably gone up $74 since you started having it.
Yeah, man. It's pretty crazy.
No, I said that once upon a time when I first started to get a storage unit because I had too much crap, and I was like, dude, if I could come into some land to build a storage unit, it'd probably be a good business venture. Because I couldn't find one back then. That was like,
well, I was just
2016, 14, I don't know, something like that.
Yeah.
Way back, a decade ago. But I called like 5-6 different places. I ended up finding one in like Napomo.
Unless you want one the size of a Coke can, you know?
Yeah. The like 5x5 one.
Yeah. So I was just talking to the one where I have my work and personal one. We're coming into some other projects that, require multiple types of hardware. And I asked the guy, I was just like, hey, I'm potentially looking into I want to upgrade from a 10x15 to either a 10x20 or a 10x30. And apparently people's been on a waiting list since July of last year. And he said, I have one 10x10. And I was like, that's not even, what am I going to do? And then he's like, I don't remember what size he says, but on the side of like the storage units, you have like that little where you could put a bicycle in it. Yeah. Maybe you have to like stand it up.
It's got room for like coat hangers.
He's like, we have 3 of those, and I was like, out of curiosity, how much are those?
Yeah,
they're $105 for that. Wow. I mean, I have a 10x20, and I'm locked into a what do they call that? Where you're grandfathered in. And they're $230, but I get like a discount. Mine's $222, $22. Oh my god! I asked the guy, I was like, "Why all the 2s, bro?" I don't know. Just work here. It's kind of lonely around these parts. I can only do so many laps in the golf cart around here.
Coming in the shop and talking to me,
dude. If he doesn't see me, apparently come out of the storage after half an hour,
he comes looking for you.
They do laps. Because, well, you remember what happened there. So
a new memo came out.
Yeah. So like, if you don't see movement, you go. And dude will come by and I'm over here just.
Does it have lights on top of the?
No, it's just a golf cart. It's like that one dude threw you off the back of.
Oh yeah.
It's just same one. I think it's actually one from there. They're like, hey, you can have it. It's fine.
I think I tore some ligaments in my sholdr when that happened.
And you wonder why you're.
Icy hot on my back right now.
Yeah, no, he'll say, hey, how you doing, Mr. Brown? Great, Thanks for checking in on me. What are you doing? Just pulling hardware, dude.
That's right.
Working for a living. But I think it's kind of good, dude, because what if I don't know, I'm in there and I fell.
Yeah, that's
because I was grabbing something from the top rack and I just...
Actual safety things.
Or if I had a heart attack or something, at least I know homeboy's going to be doing laps.
Yeah.
But I mean, God, could you imagine working at one of those places? How boring.
Which is what I was going to say about owning one. It sounds great on paper.
Right.
Because they're all full and you can never find one. And they're all $250 a piece.
Yeah.
I mean, just do the hot math on that. What do you think? There's 100 units in your place?
Probably.
Okay. Right. $250 a piece. $100 or 100 units. That's
some coin in.
25 grand.
Well, I mean, sure. It all varies. Oh, that same. You'll be able to come into a unit here pretty soon. So that Woodlands or whatever.
Oh, across the street.
Have you gone up that?
No.
Oh,
I keep seeing it come up on the board for inspection requsts. That all the shit that they're
just do a little
hot lap through there. Huh?
What's his name's doing that, right?
Temo's there. Yeah. But what I was gonna say was, on top of it'd be the business of it would be good making money, but not to say you, but some other storage units places I've been to,
Mr. Mullet. Anyway,
less than savory people hang out in storage unit places, and I'm sure having to fight people every month to pay their bill, or when they don't pay their bill for months and months, and you foreclose on their freaking thing. And now you have to auction off their unit.
And get trash.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. You kind of pick and choose where you're going to, the mine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's
a little more, not upscale, but I mean, you go to the end of Donovan and Santa Maria to that one.
That's what I mean.
Where it's a garage door that lifts up, not like a roll up.
Yeah.
That sketch.
Yeah.
I wouldn't trust that for nothing. But my little place is decent.
Yeah.
People have always been friendly. But yeah, dude, you could make some money on it. But I don't know, maybe it's a bust too. But there sure are a lot of storage
Well,
units.
I mean, obviously you got to look at, cost of the land, cost of building all these little units. Some of them are like full. I mean, is yours full aluminum or I know the front like door area is, but is it like block wall?
No,
Anywhere?
it's all
The whole unit.
It's all corrugated steel or whatever they call that.
What's the roof?
It's metal, but there's like that
They like spray
super
foamed it or
thick.
something?
No, it's like a matte, like insulated.
Okay,
like when
I
it
was gonna
rains,
say.
you don't really hear it.
I was wondering if they insulated the roofs because I was
It's
like,
insulated.
because I was going to ask do you get any condensation in there?
No, the funny part though is it's white. It's like a white,
like fabric
like
almost.
No,
Yeah.
it's like a plastic. I get. Anyway, I've got too excited and actually stabbed
Punctured
something through it. Dude, once upon a time, I saw that the stucco guys were using that white tape instead of the red one.
Yeah. Oh, let me get a piece of that.
I was like, dude, I swooped up on a roll.
me
There's
get a
all
roll.
patches, but you can't tell. It looks like the material is hidden. But I don't know, man. If you think about it, though, what's the insurance like on that property? Because, dude, if you
the
get
liability, like if that whole place burned down or something.
no more of injury, I would say.
Well, that too. But I mean,
But
just
you
all forms of liability. Like,
You sign a paper like it's a novel of stuff.
but I think about like, if the roof leaked and now somebody's stuff is all wet or like it burned down, like I was saying, like that's the stuff I think about because it's like,
Dude, I would Linex the roof on all of them.
because that's the light you're securing other people's property, like you're taking kind of ownership or like control of it. So it's,
There's a bullet, I'm sure, in
the
the contract that says we're not liable for your trash.
but if your roof leaks,
Dude, there's
Come
a
on.
guy I'm pretty sure that lives out of the one a few doors down from me
lives out of one.
because I'll be in there doing my thing and then he'll pull up and he like takes food out of his truck and puts it in because you can pay $5 extra a month for power. And he has a fridge in there plugged in. And he's like, I think he lives not necessarily out of there. He probably lives in his car. Or
$5 a month for electric is actually not a bad deal, because we were looking at because we turned the hot tub off, like the hot tub's
Put a hot tub in one of those things.
that'd be kind of cool. But no, we turned the hot tub off, and so we've been like hawking the power bill. Well, while we were gone that week, and I mean that was running, but like the fridge is running.
You left that on?
That thing runs all the time.
Oh,
I never turn that one off.
because it takes.
The ticket in, ticket out thing does not like to be turned off,
Oh, don't touch it.
because that ticket in, ticket out is different than all of the other ones.
Oh, okay.
And that one, yeah, it takes like a day and a half for it to like decide that it's going to boot back up. But anyway, so we've basically figured out that this house runs with no one in it at like $3.50 a day in power.
But when there's people here,
I don't know.
$32.
For probably, I don't know. We didn't, but turning the hot tub off was not, it was, that thing
Our power
sucks
bill's
some power.
been up quite a bit.
Oh, I think it's gone up significantly in the last few years.
I got a couple bullets for the next podcast, that's for sure.
Oh, we'll pencil them in before we forget.
Get the board. No, I'm just kidding. You know what we should do actually? Is we should ask our viewers, like, what do you guys want us to talk about? Like, do you guys have any ideas?
I mean, if you've watched this video this long, you're clearly committed to watching this podcast.
Well, Miranda's probably like, I got some ideas, dude.
yeah. Send them over. Text, carrier pigean, fax.
But no, like,
email.
I mean, because there's only so many ideas that we could talk about. Like, if there's something you guys want to talk about, reach out, let us know. I mean, even if you guys want to get in a heated discussion about something, we're into it.
Yeah.
You want to keep it simple? We could talk about how many colors are in the rainbow. I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever's.
Certainly, I know YouTube's going to have a hard time figuring out what this podcast's about. So, I mean, if we could get an actual, like...
Craps.
yeah, it might discuss...
Or this particular episode.
Yeah.
We spent like
that'll be in the
45
title.
minutes talking.
We did.
Dude, people are probably like, dude, I didn't come to here.
To hear about you guys talking about gambling. I don't know.
The funny part is we talk about gambling every time. Our viewers are probably like, these dudes got some problems.
These two losers.
Nah, man.
Gamble responsibly. If you have a problem, call 1-800.
Yeah.
Gamble smart.
Yeah. Every time you go to cash in your ticket, it
on the
says, do you
back.
have a gambling problem?
Oh, it comes up on the little screen, huh?
Oh, here's a question for you. So let's say your ticket's like $32.15. Who do you donate that 15 cents to?
Like when you go to the machine.
Yeah.
I think for the longest time, I was just, give me my 15 cents back. But
Don't do that no more. You have to donate it.
really?
Yeah.
No.
It says, well, I mean, maybe it'll print on another ticket.
I think it'll print you your 15 cents.
Tight ass. You can't just give the Boys and Girls Club some 17. Well, that's who I donate to.
So that's when lately, yeah, because someone else has been giving me a hard time about it too. So she's like, just give it. It's good karma. Just give it to somebody. So yeah, it's been this like San Ynez Valley of, the bottom right one.
Yeah.
Whatever that one is.
The Chumash Reserve people.
No, it was, I think it's
whatever
Boys and Girls Club. It's like one of the kids clubs, San Ynez Valley, whatever.
I started donating it to that one specifically because after experiencing it with Lila going into the Boys and Girls Club and like what they provide and stuff, like the food and the juices and, you know, you move into like coloring books and dude, I've never seen so many crayons in my life. You know what I mean? And then they have like a cool facility. Like, I don't know. I felt like I can help here a little bit, you know? I mean, collectively, I've probably given at least $100.
Oh,
you think about it. If you think about it,
15 cents at a time.
Well, like the other night, it was 97 cents. Right? I know it's only.
I probably had to pull that one back.
But I was just like, what? You know, Jessica's like, just put in.
Yeah, cheap, tight ass.
But I mean, it all adds up. I think is it getting warm?
I don't know.
No,
one time I left it on in here for a couple days, and there's a little fan in here, and it started spinning. I was like,
you should hit it with some dust off.
I was like,
just to make sure.
Do you think you can hear that on the thing? I'm like, no.
No, I can't even hear it.
No, I don't feel like it's spinning right now. But if it was sitting on for like 2 days straight, it might. I don't know.
Start sounding like a blown wheel bearing.
No, it's just like a little computer fan. Like,
just hit it with some dust off, dude. It'll be fine. It doesn't. It's well. Look at
what I want to
well,
get. What I want to get is a little like cover for him, like a little,
like a hard top,
like a little, like a little plastic thing. So it's not like.
Well, we could probably talk about that off air because that's kind of boring because they don't even see that. Now they're gonna wonder what the switchboard looks like. Oh gosh, here we go.
That's fourth wall stuff.
Here we go. You know?
That's gonna be. We talked about it once.
Yeah,
that's it. Going on.
Where are we at? We're at an hour now, right?
We'll list all of our stuff.
Pull it up.
Where'd it go? There it is. Yeah.
Oh, we did it. No battery lights too?
No battery lights.
Well, I think we should wrap it right there on that note.
That's good.
To bygones be bygones on dead battery symbols.
That's right.
You know?
We are now a professional operation.
Well, far from professional, but it's been...
Still's a good time.
I'll tell you. All right. Well, thanks, guys. Appreciate
coming
it.
Back. Episode 5 in the books.
In the books, dude. Until next time.
Yeah. All right.
Have a good one. Oh, my gosh. Every time.